So deadline day, how does it make you feel? It's quite late in the season, isn't it, for a deadline day? But how will your day pan out, do you think?
Hopefully we don't get anyone taken off us. Hold on. That's an agent now as we speak. Yeah, hopefully we don't get anyone taken off us, and we can add one, maybe another two. But drew a lot of blanks yesterday. And it's no point taking a player just for the sake that you need someone in that position if it's not the right one. So, we'll bide our time, and if it doesn't materialise, we'll maybe revisit it again in January. I think we could maybe do another striker. We signed Big Torre and he's been injured since he signed, so that's been a blow. And so I think we could just do maybe one of the forwards, but hopefully we'll get the reinforcements in left back area completed today, and take it from there.
That's been a key area, hasn't it, left back?
A key area since I've been here, to be honest. It's not been out of choice that I've ended up playing right side as left back. It's just maybe happens, and maybe I've got to take some of the blame that I haven't actively sought a left footer, because I've just more been concerned with how he played rather than what the foot he kicked with.
You said you've had a few knockbacks. How difficult is the window for everyone?
Difficult in our perspective that, you're starting to take loans off Premiership clubs. Some of them aren't ready, the lads, to be fair, but others, they might not see us as being the fashionable club to go to. So we think if clubs in our league, who a Premiership team might want to put out, they're probably going to put them to Portsmouth or Derby or Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday. So they get the first pick of the best, which is frustrating really, because they get treated better. No, not get treated better, they'll get treated just as well here and probably have more opportunity here, and they'll have the benefits, certainly when they're a striker, of working with two what me and Jimmy would class ourselves as full-blooded strikers who've done the rounds.
Is the only thing you can do put your case across, like you've just said, that this club will look after players that come in on loan?
Well, we've got a great record in developing strikers, and I think we've got an equally good record developing any kind of player, but strikers certainly have flourished under us, and that's an opportunity for them to taste first team football and build their own careers.
So if you manage to sign a left back today, will you be happy with your squad going forward?
You know the answer to that. You never should be happy with your squad, because you can go backwards if you do that. Sit on your laurels. But we'll revisit it in January if we don't get the players that we want.
Unbeaten start to the season. How good is that for you, do you think?
It can mask a lot of things, I think. I don't think we've hit the heights that I know we're capable of. We are still making loads of chances, but we're also squandering loads of chances. We're not hitting the target anywhere near with the frequency that we should, and that's something that's got to be addressed. Also, the conceding goals at home has got to be addressed. Well, conceding goals full stop has got to be addressed. But we know we've got young players who are still adapting to our system as well, and new players, and the longer they play, the better they'll get, I hope. And we've just got to keep working with them. You can moan till you're blue in the face that other clubs get the best pick of the bunch, or the best of the bunch, and they get first pick on it. But we know the situation at Accrington. We know that if we get good players, they're going to get sold, and so we're not going into it with our eyes shut. And then we've got to work with the players that we've got and try and develop them, so other teams want to take them as well, and keep the production line going. And in between that, you've also got to be competitive on the pitch and get the results to keep it in the league. So it's a balancing act, but it's a job that we love doing, and if we didn't, we wouldn't be doing it.
You must still feel like you're moving forward, making progress.
Well, people have made out, that we're unbeaten, but we've not won nearly enough games. We've only won one game, and we've got to start winning games. That's the currency in football, and we're desperate to do that.
Ipswich at the weekend, obviously a few familiar faces in their side, and they've obviously started well under Kieran McKenna, haven't they?
Yeah. Recent years we've become a feeder club for them, haven't we? But yeah, it's just frustrating, really, because they're a massive club, and they've signed a raft of quality players. Didn't quite materialise for them last year. But I've said this, I've gone on record saying this for years. I want the big clubs to thrive. I want them to be where they belong, and Ipswich don't belong in League One. Neither did Sunderland, neither do Sheffield Wednesday, neither did Derby. And I want them back where they belong. But whilst they're in this level, we'll do our damnedest to make it difficult for them.
Where Accrington belong?
At this moment in time, League One, for sure. We've shown that we can compete. We've shown that we can win games. We just want to win more. And ultimately, when it comes down to the end of the season, you go where you belong to go, or where you're destined to go. And we've just got to make sure that, first and foremost, we stay in this league.
You've mentioned how important the home form is. How do you feel on the touchline here this season with obviously the development of the stadium? Do you look around and see, this is a really good place to play football?
Well, the stadium's unbelievable. You only got to look at the pitch. I had a good chat with Jason, our go-to connection with the fans, and it was disappointing Saturday because we did nothing to enthrall them, and consequently we had a flat atmosphere, and that happens in football. I've seen it happen at the top flight. And he was apologising. He's got nothing to apologise for. They follow us through thick and thin. But hopefully the atmosphere will be very good Saturday, and we can respond to that and give them something to cheer about, because that's, we've got to get on the front foot. We've got to start defending better. We've got to start attacking better. We've got to start getting the fans off on the edge of the seat and making their goalkeeper work. And if you do that, you've got a chance of winning the game.
In terms of fitness, is everyone all right? How are you looking in terms of the injuries?
But okay, I think Roz is just struggling with a little tweak of an hamstring.